Hi there, I'm Karen Lieberman at the Sun News Desk. I want to bring you live right now, if we can, inside the College Park Courthouse in Toronto. If we have that live shot, and we'll show you. Bear with us. Obviously, this is a breaking news situation. Jian Ghomeshi, there he is at the center of your screen. He's just been released on $100,000 bail, and he's standing beside his lawyer, high-profile criminal lawyer Marie Henein. So what we've just learned within the last little while, and by the way, bear with us, Marie's going to speak, and we're going to hopefully be able to hear that statement. But obviously, it is a media circus at this Toronto courthouse right now. So Jian Ghomeshi has been released on $100,000 bail. There are 3 alleged victims here who've gone directly to police with complaints of sexual harassment. There are another 9 women who've come forward and told their stories. Let's see if we can hear anything yet.
Christina, whose mic do you have?
Okay, so while the media is getting settled, let's just continue giving you some background here. Marie Henein is going to speak with her client, Jian Ghomeshi, former CBC radio host, who as of today is facing criminal charges in this case. 4 counts of sexual assault, 1 count of overcome resistance choking. He's 47 years old. He was fired by the CBC just over a month ago. Again, those charges were just laid. He just appeared inside the courtroom, and those charges, 4 counts of sexual assault, 1 count of overcome resistance choking. We're hoping to get a statement. Toronto police, though, are really trying to, if you will, move the media aside to try and get Jian Ghomeshi and Marie Henein down the stairs and hopefully approach those microphones. There are hundreds of people, hundreds of cameras in there right now waiting to get this statement, and no word yet whether Jian Ghomeshi himself is going to speak. We know that he's been released on bail. He will be living with his mother. He cannot leave the Ontario area. He gave his passport in, his mother acting as his surety. And this is a case that started well over a month ago when he was fired. He launched a $55 million lawsuit against the CBC. He dropped that lawsuit yesterday, but said that he would, or rather, as part of the settlement, he is now required to pay back legal costs. All right, so a lot of anger there because Marie Henein was supposed to give a statement. They're moving outside right now, so whether she's actually going to speak now, unfortunately, we won't be able to see that. We'll be listening, and hopefully we'll get that statement for you. Since Jian Ghomeshi was fired by the broadcaster, by CBC, 9 women came forward with allegations. These are allegations dating back a decade. One of those women, Lucy DeCoutere, has come forward and told her story. Ghomeshi himself has said that all we've heard from him really from the beginning was in a Facebook post talking about his release, his dismissal from the CBC, that he engaged in rough sex, but insisted that every encounter he had with a woman was consensual. The allegations eventually led the CBC to launch an independent investigation that is being spearheaded by a Toronto employment lawyer. And as you see, this all live, by the way, so bear with us again. It is a horde of media, cameras, reporters at this courthouse on Yonge Street in Toronto's downtown, and they're really trying to find a spot so that all the reporters and cameras can get up close. There's well over 100 people there right now. And within the last hour, Jian Ghomeshi himself was released on $100,000 bail. It looked as though he were perhaps going to speak to the media. Marie Henein herself said earlier she would give a statement to reporters. They're still trying to figure that out, and it's hard to see whether or not they've decided to leave. But he, by the way, isn't going to be going too far. He will be staying in Ontario until he is back in court in January. January 8th is when his next court date is. He appeared in that courtroom at the Toronto College Park Courts, and there he is. Let's watch. And his lawyer and Jian Ghomeshi have now left the College Park Courthouse, so they will not be giving a statement, a media circus, really, if you will. We're going to be watching this one closely for you. Again, Jian Ghomeshi will be back in court on January 8th. He will be remaining in Ontario with his mother, living with his mother. He's out on bail, $100,000, 5 criminal charges against him. We're going to